Hi, welcome to another 5-minute tutorial in Unity. I'm Sam from Python Studios. All the links for this will be in the description. Corey will just demonstrate what we're going to be doing. It's a basic pickup objects sort of script, although it doesn't throw. Do you want to try throwing, Corey? Yeah, it won't throw. That'll be next week. That'll get covered, have no fear. So once again, just a simple scene with the camera rig on a plane. I've got a cube in there that's got a tag pickupable. You can change that if you want, it just has to match the script. Each controller has a sphere collide on it that's been set to a trigger, and it'll also need a rigid body and a fixed joint for the script to work. It's some jolly clever stuff. If we now look at the actual script, so we've got the same sort of boring stuff that Steam needs to do the buttons and the controllers. That's the same as last week, it's all relatively standard. And then we have the fun bits. We've got a game object here. It's serialized at the minute just so it can be seen in the inspector, and we've got the fixed joint obviously. And then the script sort of gets broken up into 3 main sections even. So start gets your tracked object and it gets the fixed joint so that you can use them later. Then in update we check if the controller's null again so that we don't break too much. We get the device, same as last time. Use a similar method on the controller to get whether or not a trigger's been pressed. I've got a print here just so that I know they are being pressed. And then we can call the pickup method, which I'll explain in a minute. And then when we get press up, so when you let go of the trigger, we call drop object, which I'll explain in a second. So the trigger stuff is the sort of almost magical bit. We basically say when anything enters the trigger and stays there, we check the tag. If it's pickupable, we set the object up here to it. And then when it exits, we set it to null. I can demonstrate this if Corey, just go and put the controller like into the cube. That's that controller. You can see that this gets set to cube, null, null. That's some pretty fun stuff. Then we have the pickup and drop object methods. So what this does is it basically says if object is not null, we set the fixed joints connected body to be the rigid body of the object we're interacting with. That'll basically stick it to the controller. Else we set it to null. That's just in case sometimes there are issues where one gets set to null and the other doesn't. Drop object just sets the connected body to null, meaning you drop it. Quite a simple script, really. One more play, Corey, just. Ta-da! And as I said, all of these files will be available in the description. Subscribe for more, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.